Hey everyone, you got Jordan here with a first impressions drive on FSD 13.2.1. Our Model X got it this morning. I haven't had a chance to drive. I just did some manual driving to put the car in a weird situation where the car probably will need to back up. I'm not sure. We're gonna go for a drive around the lower part of Midtown. We're gonna stay away from Rockefeller Center and that whole area. It is Christmas time. And without further ado, I'm gonna put the car in gear. We're gonna let FSD take over here. Yep, and it's just gonna go and cut right out already and right in. Wow, that's pretty aggressive start. And we're off. Switch from north up to the proper direction. And I'm pretty excited to see how this car does in the situation. I mean, this area that I'm taking it through is pretty insane, especially during what I would consider rush hour, which is like 6 o'clock on a Tuesday. This is about as bad as you probably can get in New York. Gonna have it drive down Park a little, gonna have it make some turns, gonna probably just manipulate the GPS and add in some fun stops along the way, just to throw it off and make it do some extra stuff. Maybe we'll even just like make it go around the block a few times. Not really sure. We're just gonna go ahead and add stuff. This is an Icon parking garage. We'll edit the trip and we'll send that there first. And let's see. We got a bunch of stops programmed in. It's just kind of like a whole live drive thing. We'll see how it does. It's gonna have to merge over here right in front of this cab behind the Suburban. That's pretty damn good to me. This is such a complicated area. And we're off. Okay, pretty good so far. The tunnel is closed. See how it handles this. This is going to have to make a left turn over Park Avenue here in a few blocks, which is quite challenging to say the least. There we go. It's got to stay to the right of the tunnel. Tunnel's
in 500
closed.
feet, turn left onto East 38th Street.
Just drives so much more aggressive already. Wow. It's the right decision to run the yellow. Okay, and this is a very hard left here. Let's see how it handles this. Okay. So it should stop here. It's gonna wait for cross traffic, obviously. What it's supposed to do is creep up into the middle here, and then it's gonna have to monitor for traffic going the other direction on Park, I guess like a divided highway, and then it will have to find a spot and go, or actually I think it may wait until there's a green light going the other direction. Yeah, actually that's what it's supposed to do. Let's watch it do it. Okay, so it should pull all the way up into the left turning area here. This is the right move. Stays to the left because there is another lane that people fill in on the right here. The car is thinking about how it's going to approach this when the light changes. This is insanely complicated. Waiting patiently, and there it goes. Right decision. Ooh, right through, nice and smooth. See what it does here. Okay, it spots the garbage truck. Nice. Does not get into the turning lane. Should get into the turning lane right here.
Now turn right onto Lexington Avenue.
Let's see if it notices this no turn on red arrow. Okay, it's doing it. Previous versions did not abide by these right. Okay, it should go right now. Is the pedestrian going to stop? It does. It creeps up nicely. It's going to wait for this guy to exit the street. And it's going to go perfectly. Wow. Such a drastic improvement. Right into the middle lane. Wonder if it will just get in the left lane here. Oh, it does. Nice. You just feel the car tapping the brakes when people like try to cut you off too, which previous versions, like I wouldn't even keep my hands this far away from the wheel until very, very recently. I wouldn't even attempt city driving until 12.5.6.1. I mean, people just jut out on bikes. Look at this. My God. This is so much less skittish than the previous versions. Just driving straight is insane. Wow.
In 500 feet, turn left onto East 32nd Street.
Oh, it's just so much more aggressive. Should stick to the left of this smoke thing.
Now
Person
turn
in the
left
middle.
onto East 32nd
Gonna
Street.
get ready to remove the stop after it makes the left turn. Oh, it's just so much smoother. Oh my God. Okay,
Now
went
your
nice and
destination
slow.
is on the right.
Okay, and rerouting. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, car. Don't yell at me. Okay, so it's got to make a left. We're got to go all the way around the block.
Now turn left onto 3rd Avenue.
So these scenarios where the pedestrians would wait on the side here like this, the car would just get so messed up and just hang. People are looking at me as I let the car drive and not touching the wheel. Okay, it should go right now. It's got to go. Nice.
Now turn left onto East 33rd Street.
Look at that. Wow. So much less hesitant. And totally acceptable behavior, to be honest. I can't believe it's doing this. Okay. Looping around. These people are going to run across the street. Should go right after this girl with the bag. It does. Goes nice and slow over the speed bumps. Wow. This is great. This is so
Now
unbelievably
turn left
usable.
onto Lexington Avenue.
Gives the guy nice, plenty of room. Let's see what it does here with this thing in the middle. Should probably cut behind it. What it's doing is probably what I would do too. Okay, gonna go after this guy. Ooh, it doesn't think it can squeeze. It made it nice and smooth though. Wow. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, and there's the profile coming up finally. Wow, look at this. It saw the garbage truck in the right lane, it seems like, and it just moved out of the way ahead of time. Just insane. People on rollerblades with
500 feet,
a stick,
turn right onto
cars,
East 22nd
bikes.
Street.
My God. This is so impressive. Just every braking maneuver feels so smooth.
Now turn right
Oh,
onto
wow.
East 27th
It recognizes
Street.
these people aren't in a turning lane. They're just waiting. It's being so cautious of the bike. And it's just gonna make this turn. It's gonna wait for this pedestrian. It should, and it does. Okay, you should go right now. Oh, there's another pedestrian. I actually appreciate that. Completely missed it in my B pillar, and it's gonna go right away. Look at that. nice and smooth. It's got nowhere to go fast. Ah, I forgot. Let's see if I can force it to make this left really quick. Wow. Rerouting decisions are great. It's gonna pull out. It's just so aggressive. Oh, there we go. Wow. Just unbelievable. And get rid of, just let it go like that. See, I'm so comfortable. I'm trying to discuss where to go while driving. It's letting this bike drive in the lane. It's just driving behind the bike. It's very casual of it.
Now turn left onto East 20th Street. In 500 feet, turn right onto Irving Place.
Ooh, this is so complicated. Oh, it's gotta go quick. Oh, it's gonna get caught in the middle. Okay, that's fine. That's how you do that. Wow. Okay, we're going again. Should be a pretty straightforward right turn, except every single turn has a pedestrian at this point. This is a two-way street. Gramercy over here nicely waits, continues forward.
Now turn right onto East 19th Street.
Oh boy, what did I do here? Let's remove this from the thing. Kafipana, get rid of it. Okay, it actually turned off the blinker when it rerouted. It's pretty good. Happy with that. I'm actually going to get a pretty unique situation here with the car and the van pulled like halfway out, and these people here should stop behind these cars. It's going to slow down. Wow, this is just handled so beautifully. Goes right around the van.
Now turn left onto East 18th Street.
And it should just go quick. There's no one crossing. There's Pete's Tavern, long line as usual.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Okay, so we're gonna queue up the removal of that in a moment. And it's gonna pull over. Is it gonna park? And it kind of parked, I guess. I guess. Let's go to the next space. Continue trip. And it's gonna back up. Ooh, it is. Puts the blinker on. Ooh, even before we're done going in reverse, the car already threw itself in forward. Wow. My God. Lots of people on bikes. Thank you. People stopping, letting us go.
In 500 feet, turn left onto First Avenue.
This is pretty damn amazing.
Now turn left onto First Avenue.
Got to turn over this divided highway thing. Oh, the car decided it didn't know what to do with this pedestrian, and then the guy waved us on. Notice that it's getting a little bit hung up with the pedestrians that are like really close to the street. It's very uncommon that people act like this elsewhere. I mean, all the driving has been great so far. The pedestrian interactions, I'd give a
Turn left onto East 23rd Street.
pretty high remark, but it's not perfect yet, is what I'll say. The rest of the driving, ooh, is it gonna do this? It's got to get in this weird left lane thing. Oh, it is. This is so cool.
Now turn left onto East 23rd Street.
Wow, these are complicated lefts. This is interesting. There's a lot of red lights. There's the bike, there's the left, there's another left, there's the straight. I'm curious, and there's another bike one over there. I'm curious to see if it gets hung up or if it's just gonna read the left turn arrow. So the bike is green. It should not go. Good. Now is it going up? The other one is green. It's not even seeing that, which I guess is good. It should go as soon as the left turn arrow goes green, which I assume will be after the bike and the walk. Okay, the bike is yellow. It should go right now. Oh, and this is so cool. The previous versions just definitely messed this up every single time. Amazing.
500 feet.
Stays out of the bus lane.
Second Avenue. Then your destination will be on the right.
All right, let's get rid of this. Let's see if.
Now turn left onto Second Avenue.
Okay. It should go straight from here now. So the curious question is, will it just reorient itself and get out of the left turning lane? If it messes up here, this is totally on me, to be honest. Or is it just going to complete the left because it's already in the lane? Let's see what happens. This is a crazy left. Oh, it should go right now. Oh, this is so great. Wow. Ooh, it should not be doing this. It's taking. Oh, this is actually the right turn lane for this. Just kidding. Totally acceptable. Totally acceptable behavior from the car, and shockingly aggressive. Do we see the dogs? I see the dogs. Wow. Okay, we got to squeeze through this really tight opening here.
500 feet. Turn right onto 3rd Avenue.
This is so narrow. Wow. So far, I've done absolutely nothing, by the way. I've had no interventions, no disengagements. I would say the car is performing pretty damn good, if you had to ask me. This is a very difficult driving environment in a very, very weird area. Right as I say that, it's doing this weird thing, or it's deciding to camp behind this cab. Oh, look at that. It's giving these people space to back into the spot. This is insane. I thought I was doing the wrong thing, but it's just letting this guy, oh boy, he's a terrible parallel parker, this guy. Okay, it moved up a little bit. I stand corrected. Oh my gosh, that's insane. This is crazy. Every time I think it's gonna do something wrong, it sees something that I didn't yet see. And you know, usually you just kind of like drive aimlessly. Like, I probably would have passed the guy trying to back up, and he probably would have honked at me, and I probably would have had to back up. But wow, just wow. Alright, so this lane ends here because of the construction. The car's got to pull off a pretty insane maneuver. I'm curious to see if it tries to pull in behind this cab or how it handles this. It's got to do this really aggressively. Oh wow, and just pulls it off. Oh my gosh. Just like the same way that you or I would drive. I mean, probably better than most people. It spotted it clearly way back, knew it was going to make a move, and it just did it. Acceleration profile, braking profile, everything is just so much better. We're almost at the destination. We're gonna just let the car pull over and park and see what happens again. I will note that 13.2.1 does not include the destination parking settings yet. So I would expect that future versions will handle like immediate parallel parking and all these things much better compared to this. And it's getting in the right lane like it should. Is there space in front of Trader Joe's? Ooh, there's a van. This is very curious. I wonder if it's just gonna pull over behind the van or something, or in front of it. Should pull in front of it. Ooh, it is pulling in front of it. Is it just gonna pull over? Oh, it is. It is pulling over. Is it gonna pull all the way up? It's just a robo-taxi. I didn't touch the wheel a single time. I didn't intervene. I didn't do anything. That's a crazy first drive. It's only going to get better. And I hope that they improve the pedestrian handling even more. I'm sure they will with the context length and the model scaling. But this is insane. It's 2024. They say they're going to roll out robotaxi in 25. I think it's believable, especially in a confined area. But thanks so much for watching. If you're watching on X, follow me. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. I'm going to do some more drives during the day this week. And speak soon. Thanks, everyone.